Hello Gemini, welcome to your mid to end July 2019 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Gemini, thank you so much for all your love. It's really been a pleasure to get to know you guys. I mean, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, I've been having so many conversations with people through DM. Like, it's amazing. It's such an honor to do these readings for you guys. So as a thank you, I am giving out this deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and these are the cards I use generally for my love readings. If you want a chance to win this deck, go ahead and check the description box and see how you can enter to win a deck. Gemini, wow. I think some great stuff is coming for you from the mid to end July, and I feel like you recently went through a really shitty breakup, or you went through a really shitty time where either someone ghosted you or like just some disconnection happened that almost felt like out of nowhere, and it felt really cold. Whatever this disconnection was from this person was really cold and was like really sudden, and it hurt. But I almost feel like that disconnection was a blessing in disguise, because I think Spirit has a better plan for you, and it's coming at the end of July. For a lot of you, it's like you're turning lemons into lemonade, because I'm saying that because as I was shuffling the cards, I just saw lemonade. And I was like, huh. And then like next to it, I saw this like big bag of lemons. So I don't know if you guys literally are making lemonade or if you guys really like lemonade. But what I'm getting from that is that you took that shitty experience of whatever disconnection happened, whatever sudden halt to cold ass, just getting a cold ass ending to something, whether that was on your behalf or the other person's. But you're turning that into something sweet. You're using that instead of sitting in that bitterness, instead of sitting in that resentment. You're like, well, fuck, it wasn't for me. What can I do now? And I feel like you guys are like almost in that magician type of energy where you're trying to manifest something better for yourself, or you're like, you know what, that sucked, but I'm not going to sit here wallowing in it forever. I'm going to move on it and see what I can make out of this. So I really feel strongly that something good is coming through to you, Gemini, through the fact of your some of you are great manifestors, and through your law of attraction, you're creating something better for you and opening the opportunities for someone new to come in, which is excellent. Because in this retrograde season, I've been reading so much, I've done so many readings, and it's been so much about the past, but you're on to the new, kind of similar to Scorpio. So you could be, a Scorpio could be coming into your life, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio or have a Scorpio on your mind, but it was kind of similar to Scorpio's reading. If you have Scorpio on your chart or whatever, go ahead and check out that video. But let's get into the reading. I'm really excited to do yours, Gemini. So this is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. You know, this can't resonate with every single Gemini. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, Gemini, I suggest checking your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and seeing if those resonate with you, because depending on the planetary placements of the sky, those signs may resonate with you more during this time than your sun sign. Crosswatchers, hi, you're very welcome here as well. But crosswatchers and Geminis, just keep in mind that I'm picking up on a very broad population here. So if you feel like I'm describing a scenario where the situations or the role was reversed, then go ahead and flip the roles. Energy's fluid, so you're free to do that. You know, messages are heard or said for those who need to hear them. So, you know, Gemini, like, that's how I prioritize how I provide my messages. If this, you know, if a certain message where I say some of you Geminis or these Geminis, and it doesn't resonate, then, you know, there's no need to leave it in the comment box. Just be like, that message wasn't for me. Oh, and we all have divine feminine and masculine energies. If, you know, when I'm saying masculine or feminine, I'm referring to the energies. If something is sex specific or gender specific, I'll let you know. Let's get started, Gemini. For my newbies, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. But for for subbies that have been around for a while, I'm going to do my usual spread. This is going to be how whoever you're thinking of, Gemini, right now, how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they like about you, what they don't, and like what their highest hopes for this relationship is, and you know, what their deepest fears for this connection is. Yeah, so I'm already getting a sense of someone, or you, or either someone you're working towards a commitment, or someone wants to commit themselves to you, Gemini. So whatever that happened, I was sensing of some like painful, cold separation. I really feel like, Gemini, that was a blessing in disguise. And, you know, Spirit had that happen in that way because they knew that that wasn't for you, that you were meant for something better than that. Let's get it going. Angel, spirits, and guides, please provide me with the first card to start the reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for mid to end July. I'm getting for some of you, this breakup could have even happened around your birthday. And if that's true, I'm sorry, Gemini. That's pretty shitty. But like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. Okay, whoa. This is how I'm going to put him down. Oh, wow. Okay, Gemini. Just to point out, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas on the board. So this is definitely a very significant time of the year for you in regards to your love life. The overall energy we have here is the Hanged Man. So this is Piscean energy. You could have Pisces in your chart. You could be dealing with a Pisces. But what I'm getting from this, Gemini, overall is that either you or someone's waiting for this stagnation, or you're waiting to realize something out of this. Again, this could be you or it could be someone else, but it's almost as if no action is going to be made until the realization occurs that this is the one for me, or this is something that I can commit to and stay in the long run with. But right now it's a bit of inaction. Right now I think it's still part of that manifesting going on. Or maybe it's just the sole fact that you're waiting for that person to come. You know, it's still waiting. You're still, you know, you're not going to get back up and out until that person does decide to come into your life, or that opportunity that is the universe will bring to you is coming. So right now I feel like it's a bit of a waiting, but I think that's going to come to an end. Some of you, I'm even picking up a bit of a secret admirer from here. Like, you know, you're in your own place, like hanging out, being like, all right, when it comes, it comes. I'm just going to wait and further myself, know what I want in the meantime, and get together exactly what I want when it comes around, while someone's watching you. I think someone has their eyes on you, Gemini, and they're just waiting maybe for you to even recognize it. Maybe they're a little intimidated to approach you at first, but maybe they're just hoping that, you know, when you open your eyes and come out to the realization that, you know, oh damn, this person who's, maybe it's like a friend, maybe it's a coworker or someone that you've been hanging around, like maybe it wasn't the first person you guessed that had like a crush on you because they didn't make it very known, or it's just like they're shy. I'm getting some of them are kind of shy to approach you. Kind of like a Pisces type of feel for some Pisceans. Not every Piscean's shy, but it's like the secret admirer thing coming in around you. And I think they're just waiting for the perfect opportunity to bring this to life, Gemini. So how they feel about you is death. So Scorpio energy here, you could, again, be dealing with the Scorpio, have a Scorpio mind, or you have Scorpio in your chart, but it doesn't have to be. This is just the energy of transforming, like I said, with that transmutation of lemons to lemonade. It's like you're leaving behind what was shitty, leaving behind those feelings of, you know, getting turned down. Some of you were definitely ghosted, or it's just whatever ending was just super harsh or cold or direct and clean cut. You know, it was like, boom, all of a sudden it wasn't there anymore. But that helped you grow, Gemini. That helped you elevate to something where it's like, you know what? I'm leaving that shit behind me. It's done. If anything, like, you know, if anything, it helped me. It helped me grow. It helped me realize, you know, the things and people that I don't want in my life, the things that I realized in myself, maybe that I needed to change in order to make sure I didn't attract that same type of energy in my life again. It helped you grow and change into something better. And, you know, in order for you to actually manifest this kind of relationship of love, commitment, long term, not just in and out, not just gonna ghost you at one moment. I don't know why I'm getting that strongly. Some of you were ghosted, or maybe you ghosted someone, Gemini, I'm not sure, but a halt type of ending, something that's dependable, sustainable, will see it through to the end. And it took a lot to change, or that, you know, it took this death of that situation to bring about something better, to bring about something new. And they feel like they see this out of you, Gemini, like this butterfly transforming into, you know, you went in your cocoon maybe with this hangman kind of thing too, like you were just kind of just evaluating the situation, being like, you know, I need some time to really think to myself of what worked, what didn't, what I want, what I don't want. So when I do come back, when I do resurrect, it is something that I can attract in my life that's not going to be that bullshit anymore, right? So they feel like this new coming of you. And for others of you, I think for some of you, it's this person that ghosted you or you ghosted them. They see that this is for real, the death of whatever that shit was. You put an end to it, or they put an end to it. And if it was them that put an end to it, Gemini, you're not resurrecting it. You moved on. You let it die. You know, you let die what needed to die so you can bring in new. And they see that. They're like, shit, did I fuck up by doing that to Gemini? But does it matter, Gemini? Does it? I think it was for the best. Honestly, I feel like it was for the best. And what they think of you, Gemini, the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, you could have Earth in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but they see you as someone who is all that in a bag of potato chips, okay? They admire you. They see you as, you know, someone who has so much worth, beautiful, has a lot to say. You know, they're not boring in conversation. When they speak, they provide words of value. They provide words of interest. They hold themselves with a high status, with a regalness that's hard to ignore. And for some of you, they may see you as being a little bit like, not snobby, I wouldn't say snobby, but like you're holding yourself to that value, that high standard, because of the death you went through, Gemini. Because you know your worth now. You know that when people approach you, they better approach you with the same energy, the same vibration of the goddamn Queen of Pentacles, someone who could provide, someone who can sustain, because that's how you are. You are, maybe you guys do very well at your jobs. Some of you, I'm getting gardening. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you have a garden, but like you provide life to any situation, Gemini. And what I mean by that is like, you know, whatever project you touch, whatever situation you're involved with, you turn it into gold. You know, maybe at work, people see you as the problem solver. Like they go to you with issues like, Gemini, we need you to solve this. And you're like, oh, okay, easy that. And you just like solve the issue. Some of you, I'm getting like you just recently got a raise or a promotion at work. So congratulations if that's the case. Or maybe like an increase in pay. And someone, this secret admirer for some of you that was picking up on that or just sensed that, this could be a coworker who sees you even doing so well at your work and doing so well at your job that it's like starting to admire you. I wouldn't go far as saying this is like a boss or anything. I definitely feel like it would be a fellow coworker. But they feel like you are on top of the world, Gemini. And they see your value, they see your worth. What they like about you. I'm just getting secret admirer all over the place. And I feel like I got that for your readings, for some of you old time subbies, a couple or few readings ago. But it's like, oh, they love that you're a temptation to them. They love that, like, you can just seem to be doing your own thing. I feel like with the same kind of energy, like, I don't think you even know that this person's watching you. Like, there's girls' heads turned this way. They're facing out to the star. Again, some of you could be have Aquarius in your chart. Just because I see that star, you can be thinking about an Aquarius at this time, but it's like they admire you so much, and that they can't keep their eyes off you, and that, you know, it's like they want to hover over you and be, sorry, this sounds kind of creepy. I don't mean it in a creepy way, but like, you're a temptation by far to them. And I feel like if it is that work kind of situation that I'm picking up on, that you guys work with each other and you kind of feel like, did that guy just flirt with me? Or did that girl just flirt with me? I don't know. Like, we're at work. That would be kind of weird. Or just like, not weird, inappropriate, I guess. It's like, yeah, they were. If you got that feeling, they were. And so they know, like, it's like they just can't go all the way yet, but they know they want to. It's like they're balancing the need to like stay hidden but want to go for you at the same time. They want your lemonade, Gemini, but they don't want to, you know, fuck it all up, is what I'm getting here. Some of you guys, I don't know if you have sage in your house, or you burn sage, or you just have a very, you're protected right now spiritually. I think the universe or your angels or spirit saw the shit you went through with that, and now they're protecting you because this is sage right here. Others of you, it's like, for those of you that, I'm sorry, this person's energy keeps on coming up. I know you're kind of like over them or whatever, but like, for those of you who either got ghosted by this person, they ended it harshly, or you did, they're still kind of like, should I approach Gemini or should I not? You are like looking out elsewhere, you know. I think you really have moved on from whatever that was in the past, and you're ready for someone new. But they're still watching. They're still looking. They're still interested. But I think it's more of a sexual thing, I gotta be honest, Gemini, than it would be for a relationship. And if you're down for that, you're down for that. I'm not judging. But others of you, it's like they're hesitant. That new person, the secret admirer or whatever, they're hesitant to approach. They are. Either because they're intimidated by you, or maybe they see that you're still in this transformation state, you know, and that they see you're kind of healing, and that maybe you're not ready to come out of this stagnant state because you're still transforming. But they definitely have their eyes on you, okay? That's without a doubt. What they don't like about you, so Knight of Cups, this is kind of interesting, Gemini. They could think you're a bit of a flirt. Maybe you don't even mean to tend to flirt. Some of you definitely do, okay? Don't get it twisted. I know that some of you definitely do. I'm getting that flirtatious energy from some of you. But others of you, it could be the fact that like you're just social. You like to talk to a bunch of people, but for others of you, this is definitely that they don't like your flirtatiousness. But so what? Sorry. I mean, flirting, you can think what you want to think, but it's like, as long as it's just like, you know, a little casual kind of fun, I don't know. I'm not the one to judge. But yeah, they think maybe that you approach your cup of love to a lot of different people. Not that you sleep with them, I'm not saying that, but just kind of like, you like to have your options open and provide this sort of opportunity. Hey, you know, I'm digging you. You want to go to dinner? You want to catch a few drinks after, later in the night on Friday or something? Others, for that goddamn person from the past. I don't know why they keep on popping in. They're waiting for an apology from you, but you'll be damned, Gemini. You'll be damned if you're going to apologize to them. So they can keep their ass waiting in that lagoon for as long as their fingers start to shrivel up, you know, like when you're staying in the water for too long. That's how you see it. That's how I feel it is. For those of you that kind of resonated with. But really, I'm getting for this thing, it's like it could be too that they're like, this is what I'm getting as well. It's like they don't want to approach, they want to really badly, but especially the masculine Geminis I'm picking up on, they want you to approach them. And for the feminine Geminis, it's like they really want to. Both are holding back. But more so in this position, I feel like the masculine Geminis, they just want the feminine energies just want you to approach them. Whereas like in this position, what they like about you the most, the feminine Geminis I'm picking up on, they like that you're a temptation to them. So again, take what resonates and whatever energy you resonate with the most. What they like the most about the relationship. Again, secret admirer thing coming up here, Gemini. they like the fact, there's a couple, sorry, I'm just using this to focus. There's a couple things I'm getting from this card. Again, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be having your eye on them, or you could have that on your chart, but it's like they like the fact that like there's competition around you, Gemini. They like that a lot of people are competing for your love, and that a lot of people have their eyes on you. And they would feel like if Gemini gave me a chance, I would feel they get some sort of value out of it. Like, you know, that like Gemini chose to share their lemonade with me. What an honor. But they're keeping their eye on you, Gemini. Like I'm whether that's that person from the past or it's that secret admirer. Yeah, they see you. They see you. Absolutely. They may be trying to hide behind that curtain, but I think you sense it. And maybe if you're not 100% sure, you're sensing something's up. You have like a gut feeling that someone, whether it's like you can't exactly point your finger at it, but you think, does that person, like, am I tripping? Like, are they like flirting with me? They are. They absolutely are. But again, if it's like at work, maybe it's like they feel like they can't fully go for it because it'd be inappropriate, or maybe it's at school. Something with the school I'm seeing, like, oh, some of this is like your professor student type of thing. That could be a reason. Or if it's just like, I don't know, student and student, you guys are in a project or something. I don't know, something weird like that. Or not weird, but just something preventing it, right? But they like this, it's kind of like a competition, right? In their eyes, like, I want to compete for Gemini. And that's what they like about the relationship. So what they don't like about the relationship, this is really interesting to me. The Wheel of Fortune. So this is Jupiter energy. Some of you could have Sagittarius or Pisces in your chart. But it's like, what I'm getting from this, Gemini, is that for some of you, maybe they don't know what to expect from you. Maybe that some days you're at your highest, you're doing well, and some days at your lowest. But as the fellow Gemini Marilyn Monroe said, it's something along the lines of, you know, if you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. And I feel like it's like they don't know if it's like when you're in these kind of low, everyone goes through like, you know, these kind of sad or low kind of energies, but they don't know maybe how long that will last for some reason. I'm not sure. Maybe like some of you Geminis could be a little bit moody. You know, just being honest, for some of you, I'm picking up on that energy. So like you can go from like, you know, feeling kind of crappy. You know, I'm getting this work thing. So like some of you coming out of work before your cup of coffee, you're just like, don't talk to me until I drink my coffee. And then you're like, oh, after you have your coffee, you're all bubbly and happy and up to do the task kind of thing. But let me kind of clarify this. I want to know why this Wheel of Fortune is in this position. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Gemini, for what they don't like about the relationship. You know, I'm kind of getting this energy too, that maybe they think you'd get bored from them and the wheel would keep on turning away from them, like you would go towards something different. Oh, Queen of Pentacles again. Queen of Pentacles again. So yeah, oh, and the Chariot. Okay. So either, yeah, you guys could have Earth in your chart somewhere, or you can have Cancer in your chart, or you could be, the secret admirer could be a Cancer. But what I'm getting from this is that, like, Gemini, like, as time goes on, as the wheel turns, as karma goes about it, like, you're recognizing, like, maybe that this person isn't up to the highest standard of what you're holding for yourself, because you know your worth, you know your value, you know what you're going to put your time in, and you know what you're not going to put your time in. And you deserve that kind of thing because you're sitting on your throne. You have the lemons to make the lemonade. But it's like, then when you come to this realization, some of you could be Cancer, Gemini, cuspers. It's like you're going to be like, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going to move on to what makes me happy. I mean, we had good times, we had bad times, and I'm wearing those two out. But eventually, I'm just moving forward to what I want, and I'm not stopping this damn chariot till it gets there. And others of you, it's kind of like their biggest fear of this kind of what they don't like about the relationship is that maybe it's like they do what they want to, what they're kind of getting the realization that Gemini, that they're going to have to be determined. They're going to have to go through hell and back to get to where you are sitting on your throne as the Queen of Pentacles if they want this wheel to continue to spin in their favor. Some of them may not know if it's worth the work for that. And that's what they're kind of fearing from it, is what I'm getting. Their highest hopes of this, Gemini, the world, completion, the start of something new, that they can finally achieve being with you, having you as their, you know, as their one, as their person to continue this new chapter of their lives with, or for you to begin this new chapter of your life with. That you would bring them to this like completion, this elevation. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. This is fixed energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Watching the world go around, baby. And you guys could be really into baths. Like reading I'm seeing some of you like reading a book while you're taking a bath. I love that. Being an aqua moon myself, with the water as my sign, sun sign and rising, but yeah, just anyway, besides that, or even drinking tea or drinking wine while you're taking a bath, okay? Love it. But anyway, maybe they want to take a bath with you, as, you know, strange as that sounds, but anyway, they just want this completion with you. Once they feel like they can have you, Gemini, they feel like they can have the world. They feel like they'll be on top of the world with you. You know, because they see you for your value. They think you're the Queen of Pentacles. You know? Beautiful. But what their worst fear is, Gemini, interesting. Like when I said that you're in that magician energy, I'm going to go ahead and just clarify this super quickly before I say anything. I have some ideas, but let me collect some more info first. Please clarify the magician. Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm getting from that. Gemini, what I'm seeing is that they're afraid. They see you in this magician stage that you can get whatever you want. You can change any sort of crappy situation and make it better. That you're going to decide that your world is not with them. That your world, right here with the world card, or their world, is not the world that you want. So you're going to go ahead and move forward with trying to manifest something else. Trying to get, you know, thank you for your time. Thank you for the, you know, offer of taking me out or whatever. But, you know, I choose something else. Whether that's like they think you're going to choose your work for a bit. Whether they think you're going to just move on with someone else that you have your eye on. They're afraid that you're going to want to manifest something else that's not any sort of thing to do with them. So it's like they're afraid that, you know, you're going to have your lemonade elsewhere. That, you know, the stall is shut for them. You put the closed sign up, you know, like, sorry, we ran out earlier this morning of lemonade or whatever, you know, I'm just fucking around. But it's like you're done and you're like, yeah, I just want something else in my life and it's not you. Ugh, harsh. But like that's what their biggest fear is, kind of thing, that you choose to move on with something else to manifest. Alright, Gemini, so we're going to pick two cards. One card's going to be how this person feels about you, the connection that they have with you that they may not be expressing at this time. And the other card's going to be what Spirit has to say about this connection, whoever you're thinking about, whoever's on your mind, or who you suspect has a crush on you. I really am getting, like, some of you are like, really? Like, this is confirming everything that I'm thinking of. But we'll see, okay, Gemini? Okay, so angels, spirits, and guides. What is the cross-watcher or person that Gemini has on their mind? What do they think about Gemini? Trust. The situation's calling for you to trust. So this is what I'm thinking, Gemini, with this energy that I was picking up on here, right? It's like they want to proceed, they want to move forward, but they're not sure. Like, what if I make an ass of myself? What if I ask Gemini, you know, for a date, for, you know, to take them out somewhere, and they just say no, and I'm just, you know, I left feeling like crap, like really, like I was really into Gemini. I think they need to trust that they should just go for it. You know, what do they have to lose? Or Gemini, it's the fact that they want you to trust them. Like maybe with that shitty ending that you had before, you're a bit wary, you're a bit, I don't know if I want to get into another kind of relationship or some sort of connection there, but they want you to trust that they're down for you. They're not going to do you like that, maybe like that other person did. They want you to trust that they're interested in you genuinely, and they want to see what's up. They want to add some sugar to the lemonade. Alright, and let's see what Spirit has to say about this. I think they're really wishing for you, Gemini. They're really wanting you. New love! Yes, Gemini, what was I saying? What was I saying? New love is coming to your life. So yeah, forget whoever the hell that was. Like for some of you that I was picking up on with that cold, harsh ending, forget them. Because a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. A new person's going to approach you when they get the balls to approach you, or the courage to approach you. New love is going to be started because someone has their eye on you. Believe it. Believe that someone has their eye on you, and they're going to want to approach you at the end of July to start something. Whether that's at work or whatever have you. Someone wants to approach you, Gemini, and I think you're going to go for it. I think you will. But again, this won't resonate with every single Gemini on Earth, right? I'm excited for you. Alright, Gemini, that was your general love reading for the mid to end July. If you liked it, if this resonated with you, go ahead and comment, like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, go to www.mermaidscalestarot.com. And if, again, you want to enter for a chance to win the deck of cards I use for this reading, Tarot Sexual Magic, go ahead and check the description box to see how you can win these deck of cards. I love you, Gemini. I'm really excited for you. I hope this manifests for you. Much love. See you next month, Gemini.